Christmas film that came out in 2019 that is directed by Sergio Pablos, and that stars Jason Schwartzman, J.K. Simmons, and Sam McMurray, and that movie is Klaus. Okay, so this movie has just started, and so far we have been introduced to Jesper Johansen, who, mind you, is a postman, and our other main character besides our titular character, and who is played by Jason Schwartzman. Alright? And now we have also seen the first appearance of our titular character, who is played by J.K. Simmons' Claus. And here, he is right now an imposing and reclusive woodsman and toy maker. But little does he know that he might here one day become the jolly fellow that we all know as Santa Claus. That seems to me to be a pretty creative way to explain what Santa Claus's origins could be like. Now Jesper is hard at work on his postman job, showing children how to distribute letters to Claus, who is here a right-now future Santa Claus. Speaking of which, I remember writing letters to Santa Claus every Christmas season during my childhood. He is hearing children talk about Claus in rather flattering ways. I guess they figure that he could be on his way to becoming known as the Santa Claus we all know and love. We just heard one boy talk about receiving a lump of coal. That sounds to me like what you would get if you wind up on Santa Claus's naughty list. Fortunately, I always try my hardest to be on Santa Claus's nice list each Christmas season and have done so for as long as I can remember. Claus is now finally warming up to Jesper. That is certainly a sign of him becoming known as the likable Santa Claus. Jesper showed Claus how to make Christmas more enjoyable to the children in his town, but unfortunately he was kicked out by Claus. That's a too bad, and I hope things can improve later on. Claus has luckily reconciled with Jesper, and has become aware of his efforts to build a sled up to the point where he even decided to help him out with building the sled. That is more kind-hearted of Claus, I would say. He has also agreed to the Christmas plan to deliver toys to all the good girls and boys each and every year. That is a nice thing to agree to, I would say. Christmas Eve has finally arrived, and Jesper's father, who is played by Sam McMurray, has arrived to congratulate his son on the many letters he helped distribute. Jesper and Claus are in for a wild ride on the sleigh with an angry mob in pursuit. That seems to me like a pretty tight situation for them to be in. Christmas morning has finally arrived, and we just saw a whole bunch of children excitedly opening their presents. As we get closer to the end of this holiday fair, Claus has finally become Santa Claus and is living on in Christmas stories. Overall, Klaus is a very creative take on the origin story of Santa Claus, with beautiful animation that is a sweet reminder of generosity and destined to potentially become a holiday classic. Join me next time when I review Frozen 2. I'm Flick James Flick, your one and only movie reviewing secret agent out there.